Welcome back after our hiatus.
Yeah.
We took a hiatus. Oh, and you know what? I configured these mics with my dad, who's an audio engineer, so that we get better sound.
Nice.
But you gotta actually put it on your lips, like up to your face. So we'll have to mark which one is mine and yours. We'll just put Dan on one and Dan on the other. Yeah. So, welcome everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. We just wanted to talk about some of the latest things, kind of like normal, including some new product that has come in. Give kind of an update on where things are at with the series and all F1 news and status, right?
I think we're like 6 weeks away, 5 or 6.
It's next month technically, but yeah, I think it's 6 weeks away.
Yeah, I got to pay my bodies pretty soon.
I got those, but I still feel like I have a lot of other stuff to do.
Yep.
I think my cars are ready to go. Magnus and mine, but all the other stuff is what's on my mind. So,
cool.
Trying to figure out how many freebies we can afford to give away and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun. But Dan, what is this in front of us here?
It's the new CRC F1, and that is FWON. Just got it a couple of days ago. As soon as Dan got the shipment in, built it in about 2 days. Hopefully ready to go next race.
That thing is fast.
Yeah.
It's I think it
won Cleveland Indoor Champs last year, the prototype.
Yep, and then won the JDR Legends, I think it was called, which was a week and a half ago.
Yep.
I was down there at. And yeah, Jim Pearsall won that with this car, and it's quick. And Jim is great. I think there's a couple of design things that I'm building mine right now too. I got most of the way done last night. I think there's a couple designs aspects that I really like, but they did a lot of 3D printed parts, and
quite a bit.
What Jim told me was that Frank's goal was to keep costs down, so people could have access to the car at a reasonable number, and then upgrade if they want later. But those upgrade parts haven't come, so we're suffering through the 3D printed parts.
Can't wait to try it out. It's pretty, this car, pitting it against the Prodigy should be pretty interesting.
I'm excited to try them.
I'm not sure what car I'm going to use for the series.
Yeah, we'll have to see which one runs better, huh?
Yep.
So, yeah, I like the way they did the rear dampers. So it's the same design as the Prodigy with the rear dampers, the way those operate. But I like the way they did these because they can't come off.
Yeah, they got a kind of a captured over the ball.
It will totally have to break in order for it to come off, which is pretty unlikely.
I really like these camber caster pieces. You gotta buy separate ones, but you don't have to think about it. Just bolt it on and your alignment is right there.
Yeah. The Prodigy, they designed theirs just like the Awesomatics, like the A12, the 12 scale one, which is like it's like super finicky. You have to get
offset.
It just exactly right and then hope it doesn't move, basically. And actually, I talked to Josh about it. He said, yeah, I hate that design. He wants to, I think he would rather almost go with something like this. I don't know that for sure, but
on the bright side, you could adjust camber on the fly, and it doesn't cost you any extra parts. So
that is an advantage. Yeah. So just don't crash. No, I'm kidding. It's not like it goes out every single time. It's just I just like the peace of mind of it. It's never going to move with this design unless you bend something, So that's kind of cool.
Speaking of the Prodigy, I think you got some of the steel plates coming in.
Yes. Yeah, I think we've got 5 of them on order. I believe I have 1 extra. I think 4 of them were spoken for. I got 1 extra. Really excited about those to see what they do. But we should be able to remove the plates that are going to go the weights underneath the battery, right?
Yeah. It's probably, I think it adds 50 grams to the front on the
That's
Prodigy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great. That's exciting. So should get that, I'm guessing, next week, early next week. And yeah, I'm going to swap mine right away.
Yep.
So before we get into some of the other product real quick, just a quick update on like the series and the track. It's been a little quiet online the last 2 weeks because I've got most of the big stuff done, I think, for the series. A couple things that still got going, but I've got a big project, a big furniture. We do woodworking over in the corner there, and we have a big, Eric and I. That's Eric. I don't know if you can see him, but that's my neighbor.
My teammate.
Also Daniel's teammate. Who's fixing his car right now. We do this woodworking stuff together. We have this big furniture order. Once we can finish that, we can finish the addition. Then we can move all the dusty stuff out, add more pit space, just keep things cleaner. I don't have to cover the track. So I'm like super motivated to get that done. But now, so that's kind of where my brain space and extra time has been going, to getting that done so that we can have that access to all that. So that's just a quick update.
And I think you're starting to put together graphics, so if you guys could send the headshots, do the team pictures and banners and all that.
Yep. Yeah, definitely need those. So if you haven't sent it to me already, please do. I want to get those banners ordered in about 2 weeks is what I'm hoping. So we've got, I think I put the deadline on there of the next Saturday race. So the 20. What is the next Saturday race? It's not this Saturday, it's the next Saturday, whatever the date is on that one, yeah.
Make sure to get your teeth whitened, get a fresh haircut.
Yep. Let's see, the 23rd is the next Saturday race. So, so that's a quick update on all that stuff. And, let's get into some new product.
Yeah.
So when I was down at JDR, just before then, the JDR race, Josh had just started offering, Josh and Ken started offering these pre-mounted tires, which is sweet.
And I hate gluing, so this is perfect.
Daniel was very excited. The other thing that just is, I don't know if it's public information, but Josh had told me down there that the front compound on these and all harder. Tires moving forward are just a touch harder. Like, he said not that much, but he said just a touch harder. So that should help because they were super aggressive.
Yeah, if you guys ran these already, you guys will know they have a ton of steering, ton of front bite. So little harder front will put it right in the sweet spot, in my opinion.
Yeah, so those will be great. I've got a couple left, and I've got more coming with this next order with the steel chassis. Let's do these next. A bunch of people have been ordering getting the TRF 104s. Actually, Paul from Chicago, wherever he is, he's picking up my last one I just got in tonight, and we've got some parts for those. Daniel last night made a comment that he wishes he would have had one. He would have got one. I don't know how serious he was about that.
I think it's kind of the dark horse of the F1 series. Like, I didn't expect it to be that quick.
It is pretty. Some of the lap times here, pretty impressive.
Yep.
Like what Riley and Matt have done with it, and
almost matching the Prodigy lap times.
Yeah, it's very close. Yep. So I was able to get some spare parts. Thank you, Andy Wallace, also one of our sponsors for the F1 series, big supporter of our track and just F1 in general. He's got a track in Carbondale, Illinois that does a series. They have a $1,000 race. That's on February
20-something.
Yeah, it was end of February. Yeah. If you check out his Carbondale track, it's what I can't remember the name of his track.
Alpha Raceway.
Alpha Raceway, and you type in Carbondale, you'll see it. So we were able to get some of these through Andy. This is some of the upper front arms, and that's the main thing that you're going to need out of this kit is the upper front arms. So those are awesome. We got half a dozen of those or so. These are the bearing ride height adapters. So basically, if you want to switch from the ball diff that the kit comes with, if you want to be able to run a gear diff, which is if you're going to run it in the series or something like that, you're going to want a gear diff.
Yeah. Fortunately, to me, it doesn't make a gear diff. And as you guys know, it's a metric bearing, so this converts it to a 1/4 imperial size bearing. That way you could fit the Schumacher gear diff, X-ray gear diff, spool.
And this is what, so Riley and Matt I know did this.
Yep.
Got these in. So I've got 3 or 4 of these left as well. These are ridiculously expensive, tiny little pieces of plastic. $30 for this right here.
But the winnings are priceless. So.
The winnings are, memories will last forever. Front lower arms. I have broken one of these. I think just kind of a fluke thing, but it made me want to get some in stock. So I've got another 3 or 4 of these as well. And then these are also aftermarket from the same group. The rear suspension plates. I haven't seen one break yet, but online, if you look in some of the forums and stuff.
Some people crack the FRP one.
Yep. Yeah. And so this is an aftermarket carbon one, but carbon fiber one. So probably not TCS legal. I would have to ask Fred.
Yeah, not TCS legal, but for club racing, it might help with the higher traction. We got some guys that have them installed on their cars now that they're going to try out. So.
Yeah. So again, and I had to get these right from Japan. I think most of the stuff we had to get from Japan. So shipping was a bear, but I've got, I think, 4 of these, something like that left. And then a rear wing mount. We got three or four of these as well. So I'm not sure if these break, but I've broken them on my TRF 103.
Yeah. All it takes is a big rear end collision.
Yeah. So few Tamiya parts, which is nice to have. Will be nice to have for the series as well. And then our good friend Brian Sadowski just brought these tonight and he was showing them off, and I thought these are super cool. I asked if he could make custom ones for anybody who might want them as a part of the series.
Show on a camera.
These are stands, car stands. Yeah, you want to show off how they work? So they fold open, and that one actually has a thing that clips. So then show the bottom of it. Okay, that fell out. Yep, it goes in those slots right there.
Oh, okay. I see.
To secure it. So it's got a carbon thing that, or this is all plastic, but it goes like that to actually secure. So kind of neat. And if you can see this, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it actually really looks like carbon fiber.
I might need to get an Aston Martin one.
I kind of think you do. So if you know Brian, reach out to him direct. Otherwise, connect with me or Dan, and we can get you in touch with him. But he was saying $30, and he'd do custom ones for you. And yeah, just kind of a fun, neat little thing. So
pretty sweet. Yeah.
Good time. But well, cool. Well, we got club racing starting in 15 minutes. I feel like we're still getting good numbers on a Thursday night for middle of summer for the dead time of RC racing.
Yeah, we got 2 more August races, and then September 4th Thursday we're going to do a layout change, and that's going to be the first F1 series layout.
Yeah. What was the date on that again? September
4th Thursday.
That is a Thursday, yep. Yeah, so you're welcome to come if you want to mark that down. I think I put that in the Google Calendar, which, by the way, if you're paying attention, you'd see I updated the Google Calendar all through the winter, but I didn't make a flyer for it yet because Dan and I were going back and forth on a few of the dates and ended up changing a couple of things. So I think we have things mostly set now.
Yep.
So I'll update the flyer, post that on the group, and then everyone can see it as well as the Google Calendar part. So, but yeah, reminder that there is a Google Calendar link if you don't know about that, if you want to keep in touch with the, or just kind of have that automatically go to your Google Calendar. All of our race dates are in there, all the series dates and anything, track changes, practices if we ever do them, that kind of a thing. So I got one other thing I didn't tell you about yet that we're working on. Trying to decide if I should tell you about it right now. You and you. I'll just tell you guys. We are working on an app for the series. I did actually tell you about this, didn't I?
I think so.
I think I did tell you that. I'm working on an app. My little brother, he used to work for a group called Big Cartel, which is
it's an app called Only Dance, or
no, we should call it that though. Yeah. We might get banned from Google Play and Apple Store. My goal is to have it available on Google and the Apple Store. And my little brother Max knows how to do that. Big Cartel was like a competitor of Shopify, so he's used to being able to develop apps and develop all kinds of features with it, working with databases and APIs. So we're pretty excited about it. We'll be revealing that at some point whenever he has the time to finish it. He sent me some screenshots. It's going to be pretty sweet. So that's it, right? Are we done?
I think so.
All right, guys. Check the calendar for the next race dates. We have another one in 2 weeks. We've also got a Saturday race, like we said, not this Saturday, but the following. So a week and a half from now on the 23rd. And yeah.
Yep.
Dan and Dan show out.
Peace
We
out.
got to have like a sign-off. We got to come up with some kind of a sign-off. You got a good idea for a sign-off? Leave it in the
Secret
comments
handshake.
below. I don't even know if you can do that on this. But it sounds like we're supposed to say that. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.
See you.
Okay, Bucky, turn it off.
I figured out with the track, I have to stand on the very end. Otherwise,